Well, this is quite an honor. You've got the opening night film at South by Southwest.
Yes, opening night of South by Southwest and our premiere. So this is like a coming out party for the movie. And a movie like this, especially a comedy, you know, if there's no laughs, you're not doing your job. So I'm excited to see how it's received. I'd be nervous if I wasn't so full of barbecue right now.
Where did you go?
So I went to Franklin, which generally you can't get Franklin this late in the day, but they saved some for us because they knew we were coming to town.
I understand that this film is a not so thinly disguised sort of your view of the film business, and there's a lot of similarities.
It's a mixture, you know. What's nice about the food business is it takes any creative endeavor, and it really crystallizes it and exaggerates it, because when you got chefs, these are people who have dedicated their life to doing something, and they interact with the public, and if that public does not like what they're serving, the restaurant closes. If a critic doesn't like what they're serving, it closes. The business I'm in, movies, is a lot more forgiving. There's a lot of critics, there's a lot of audience members, some could like it, some can't, and you're operating on a very big scale. So you're not really looking in the eyes of the people that you're making the movies for. But when you're a chef, you've got to serve that food, and if they don't finish that plate, it breaks your heart. And these people that I've met in the food business are incredibly passionate and give it their all. And it's also very cinematic. You know, showing most creative endeavors, it's not that interesting to look at, but watching food being made looks beautiful in a movie. And so I was drawn to Chef because it could really encompass what the whole conundrum of a life in the creative field is, but heighten it through food and make it and see also if I can make the audience hungry by the images I show.
Well, it's exciting to have you here for the opening night film for South by Southwest. That's a pretty big honor, right?
That's a huge honor, man. I mean, I'm wearing my glasses so you don't see my eyes misting over, because it's huge, you know. We worked really hard on this movie. He put his whole heart and soul, John Favreau, and he got everybody came out of love for him, you know, man. He's a guy who's incredibly generous and gifted and respects artists. So all these artists came together in this movie. You know, you got Sofia Vergara, Scarlett Johansson, you got Oliver Platt, Amy Sedaris, you got Robert Downey. I mean, it's an amazing cast.
So are you a good chef at all?
In the movie, I am.
Well, last thing, I know that there are a lot of similarities in this film to the film business from the chef business. So
you did your research.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like it hit close to home.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's John's life a little bit, you know, and the film business. He just took what he felt was happening in the film business and put it into food, you know, in the food industry, because there's a lot of parallels, you know, becoming A-list, the expectations, the problems that happen with that, and then doing an independent film like a food truck, you know, finding yourself, finding freedom, finding, you know, artistic expression.
On this film, you have two of the most interesting parents probably to your friends, because you have the director of Iron Man as well as one of the best-looking moms on TV. I bet your friends are a little jealous right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they are. I always tell her, I tell them that I slept with her, which is technically true. I took a nap with her on a couch for an hour.
Well, that's pretty good. That's more than most men can say.
Yes, it is. Everybody wants to kill me on set.
All right, now I know that you're probably always going to remember working on this film. Was there something that was really special to you besides that?
Well, John, he's such a great actor, and he actually taught me how to cry, and that's going to help me a lot.
Good. Now, I heard you doing an impression. I hate to see you up and down the line doing but I got to ask, so like, you spent enough time with her to get the impersonation down, so can we hear a little bit of that?
Oh, I'm so sexy.
You know she might see this, right?
What?